Good afternoon. Let me recognize everyone who is organized here, but we are all so important. I might not list everybody's name, but it's really very good to be here. I know that most of you who have been here have had a better time than myself because you've seen more, you've learned more. And I hope that this learning that is continuous will be something that will bring more development in ICT, development in innovation, not only for Kenya, but really for Africa, and mostly as we interact with most people who are beginning, the new innovators, who are the future, really, of Africa. I'm delighted, therefore, to be part of the 2012 AITEC East Africa ICT Summit, and would like to thank the people who made it happen. And I think you know them. I don't want to name, you know them. If you don't know your people yet who made this happen, you can find out. I'm only a host. Basically, as a host country, Kenya, we would very much like to partner through our ICT board, the Kenya IT and outsourcing services, KITOS, as well as sponsors like IBM, Business Connection, and all those who are involved in one way or another to make this year's conference a success. The theme of the year is smart cities, smart societies, smart enterprises. And that is really relevant for us. I mean us, the people who live here in this city, the people who live in this country, but also us as government. The sooner we live in smart cities, in smart societies, and we do smart enterprises, the better, not only for the economy of the country, but also for the quality of life that we anticipate. As most of you want to enter the middle class, this is almost the way to enter that middle class. And when you enter that middle class, you want to live in smart cities. You want to operate. I saw somebody trying to make sure we can operate everything using our mobile phone. Yeah, you can cook, you start off the stove and cook while you're driving to the house. So by the time you get there, you have cooked. I don't know how you'll do that. But, but at least you can open the doors and the windows and open the TV and the lights and so on. Our cities have grown dramatically in the last 20 years in terms of population, which calls for a response and review in the way we manage the supply of water, supply of energy, supply of transport in our cities. Nairobi particularly is growing, and we have to manage traffic, we have to manage water supply, smart cities. We have to manage everything smartly. We're in the process of evaluating the means of intelligently using live data and integrating society resources to meet the challenges. I don't know what's happening with our challenges. Ladies and gentlemen, the discussion on smart cities comes at a time when my ministry is spearheading the ultra-modern ICT city with the goal of boosting ICT investment in the region. Konza Techno City, which will occupy 5,000 acres of land designed and planned to deliver services intelligently and to accommodate, support information technology-driven businesses. We expect this city to be a huge success that will help promote the attractiveness of a country for investment. Other discussions that we have had at the summit include the Open Source Forum, which stresses the importance of developing export-grade software by this region for the rest of the world. And of course, the Information Security Session, which evaluated and sensitized the delegates on information security threats faced by organizations and governments in the region. This will be useful in steering East Africa forward towards a smarter and a prosperous ICT hub. I'd like to specifically thank ICT Skills Forum, where 6 universities and private ICT trainers and government officials discussed the glaring gap in ICT skills. And I was privileged to see some of these skills in play. There is a need for ICT training in this country to be reviewed to respond to the demand of the market. Today, companies are spending colossal amounts of resources in retraining ICT graduates from our higher institutions of our higher learning, in order for them to meet workplace skills demand. And that doesn't have to be, because our universities can actually do it the first time and do it correctly. Ladies and gentlemen, the curriculum needs to continually evolve with the needs of the market. At the same time, the number of qualified ICT professionals in the region is still small when matched with the demand. We agree that addressing these challenges will take close collaboration of the private sector, will take us closer in collaboration with the private sector. We are delighted that this conference has taken lead in developing the right synergies. I want to particularly thank AITEC for convening the ICT Skills Gap Forum at the ICT at the summit in partnership with Digital Age Institute and linking industry with academia, that is LIWA Trust, to develop a concerted action plan to rapidly accelerate the enhancement and development of the country's available pool of ICT skills. So I'd like to thank also all our international speakers and exhibitors who have added so much value and enriched the content of this event. AITEC shares the ministry's vision to develop Nairobi as a regional and international hub for ICT and financial services. My ministry will continue to participate in this admirable joint effort, bringing together academia, business, training institutions, and development agencies. I want to congratulate all of you, all participants, for your focus on the past 2 days on sharing knowledge, doing business together, networking, and continuing to develop this very important sector. Ladies and gentlemen, I know that in view of what has become an annual event, this is now the 25th anniversary, 25 years of hard work. I know that it's hard work with a lot of challenges. You know, this ITEC and some of us share one thing in common. I have been married for 25 years. So whatever you've gone through, ups and downs, you know, we have in common. It is now my pleasure to declare the ITEC East Africa ICT Summit 2012 officially closed. Thank you very much.